Hey guys, another custom. So yeah, I made a Nightmare Fredbear. So, no, this is, surprisingly, I'm shocked by how it looks. This is not another sculpture that I call a custom. I made this guy looked like this, like a few weeks ago, or like a week ago. So, yeah, very happy with how this guy turned out. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. My Nightmare Fredbear custom. So, yeah, I'm very happy with how this guy turned out. He sure has some inaccuracies, but overall, I think he's as good as he can be. So, as you can see on his face, he's got all the little scratches and like dark accents coming off of his eyes. He's got the big red eyes. He's got his purple hat. He's got this gold color scheme. His mouth actually has actual nails for teeth, which is a detail that I really like, and I'm really happy I chose that. His bow tie, he got his purple bow tie. He's got his 2 buttons. He's got his stomach mouth. He's got a brown stomach. He's got his arms with brown at the top. He's got these big claws, which, yeah, I can't sculpt joints. You try sculpting joints into wet epoxy that small with, like, no super fancy tools. It's very hard. I did my best, and, yeah, I basically just painted this fingertip silver and painted the hands yellow, and I think it does the job. It gets the point across. Those are his claws. Yeah, so his feet, or his legs, are, like, very withered, like they should be. His foot's got, like, big holes in it. This one might not be quite withered enough, but, you know, this one definitely is. And, yeah, overall, just one of my favorite customs I've ever done. Probably my favorite. He's just so epic. He's epic games. He's gaming. This is gaming. This is gaming moment. So, yeah, there's his mouth. He's got his gums and his weird metal teeth. So yeah, here's Nightmare Fredbear. I do think I might have made the head a little too big, but there's only so much you can do to the body of one of these figures to make it look bulkier. There's only so much you can do. I did as much as I could, but yeah, I feel like the only issue is that his head is a little too big. And I'm just gonna show him in a few different poses, like, this is probably the best pose for him with his arms out like that. Like, he looks very good from this pose, but I'll put him in a few different poses. Paint definitely doesn't look as good when he's like this. Why don't we put him in some natural lighting? Look at him. Let him go. Super happy with how this guy turned out. And guess what, guys? His head still articulates, kind of. It doesn't do it that well, but it does work. It does rotate. Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear, yay! Let me get normal Fredbear, just for comparison. This is one I made, I think, like 4 months ago. I'll pull up an image of when it was uploaded right now. But yeah, this one I made a while ago. And then here is my newest custom. So you can see how far I've come. Like, this is just a repaint of Chocolate Freddy. This is dope, as the kids usually say. Nightmare Fredbear action figure. Let's go. Let's do it. Yay. This is how you open it. Alright, we're good. Got a Freddy open. So I gotta get his microphone. Just toss that off to the side. Don't really need it. Get a spring trap on now. Add that to the little couple spring trap parts I got over here. Now we got Freddy. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to saw his head in half. Here we got his head. Oops. See, look, Freddy's mouth moves. Very interesting inside the head. Gotta be honest, very interesting. I am going to have a lot of fun with this. Looks like Freddy needs a dental job, so now it's time for our trusty friend, the Dremel. Mr. Dremel just seems to be tearing up the sculpt instead of actually ripping the teeth off, so I guess we can get Mr. X-Acto knife. Alright, so I have shaved off his upper teeth. I am going to sculpt over his lower teeth, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to reshape his head, look more like Nightmare Fredbear. Alright, so... You can see where it's going, it's fine, I don't have to explain. Alright, so... back, this is how I'm going to be doing his teeth. I'm going to be using nails, so this is very unsafe. I would recommend, if you're trying to make this, I'd recommend getting a parent's help with this, because this is very dangerous, especially when like if the sharp part like flies off. So I'd get some help with this. So yeah, I cut them inside of a baggie, so then all the little pieces that fly off would go into the bag. But yeah, this is not very safe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put his gums on his upper jaw, and then I am going to throw in more teeth. So yeah, I've also done his ears, and I've added some ear holes. Alright, so I've done his upper teeth, I've added his gums and stuff. I think he's gonna look a lot better when he's painted, but for now, while he's unpainted, this is just how he's gonna look. Nothing too much to note about, just very hard to do. Now I just gotta let the epoxy dry, and while it dries, I'm gonna work on his body. Alright, so I've been forgetting to record, so just a quick catch up. Here is his torso. I basically just sculpted onto it, made him a little thicker. You know, push it out on the sides. Don't want to make it too far out on up this area because you want his arms to still be able to fit. But yeah, left his bow tie untouched. I gave him his 2 buttons and put these 2 little holes in his torso, and then I added more nails for his teeth. So yeah, his stomach mouth I think turned out pretty good. This is a little sloppy, but it'll look fine when it's painted. Nobody will even look at the back, so who cares? But yeah, there's his torso right now, and then we're not going to worry about attaching his head until later. But for now, I'm doing his legs. So basically, just add some more epoxy to it, so it looks like it fits in with his torso and how big it is, like that. You know, just don't want it to be too small, so like you can't keep his normal leg width. So yeah, I'm adding some withering at the moment. Alright, so here's an update on Nightmare Fredbear. Here's his legs. Again, need to paint in all the black, and once it's all painted, it'll look fine. But yeah, he's got some withering on his arms. And then his lower legs, I've actually cut out pieces of them so it would look more withered, similar to how Nightmare Fredbear's feet look. And then we got this thing. And I cut off his fingers. Why? Well, this is what I'm doing with his hands. I'm gonna make them big and kind of reaching out pose. So yeah, I sculpted his hand into that, and it is still gonna be articulatable once it's done. And I'm gonna add some claws to him. So yeah. Also, I added his ears because yes. So took a little break from recording. I'm not really recording all of this. I'm not really trying to, but yeah, so his feet are now completely scratched up. I'm really proud of the sculpt. I like how it went out. I like the hands. I think the hands look pretty cool. Yeah, this is what he looks like right now. And he's gonna get painted. I'm aware that the fingers don't have joints. You try adding joints to wet epoxy and tell me how it goes. So yeah. Also, his head is now attached to each side. This looks kind of crappy from the back, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, does the job. Gonna drill a little hole in his head so he can actually go on to there, and yeah. Also gonna be spraying this little duplicate McFarlane Freddy that I have because, I don't know, I think it'd be cool to have a cool